She greets me with a smile with the rest of her crew that work there. So I see her about every day in the morning before they get started for their day. The biggest thing I notice is it's such a welcoming area in our cafeteria. I comment every day how I wish I could bring my lunch in and have it packaged the way that she packages the things.
One thing that's great about Patty is she does a great job as a kitchen manager at Edison, making sure all the students are fed, not only breakfast and lunch, but with the after-school snack programs. And one thing I think that goes a long way is knowing that all the work she did with the backpack program, getting the students fed over the weekend for the students who don't have enough food to take home with them. You know, when you think about the kids who don't have a guaranteed meal over the weekends or over breaks, I think knowing that they are safe in their schools and that they have someone who cares about them and their nutrition. If you're hungry, it's really hard to learn, and I think knowing how much she cares and goes the extra mile.
She goes above and beyond with the community by cooking for community dinners, by going and seeing if anybody needs something, going out of her way to spend money out of her own pocket to make sure that they have the stuff that they need. She inspires me to go out and above and beyond. As her being my mother, she inspires me to do the same thing, to go above and beyond to help out in the community and any students that need help, since we work for the school city of Hammond.
She tries her best to make sure that her children, as she calls them, her kids, that a lot of them do not go away hungry. She's even helped people outside the school when there's been a disaster or one family had a fire and lost everything. And Patty got together with our church and some other churches and to see that these people had food and replacing furniture, whatever they needed.
2 years ago, we had a food drive at our church, and she had found out that there was a great need for 25 families here at the school that were not fortunate enough to have any food. So we packed up 25 boxes of 100 pounds worth of food, and Patty gave us all the names, all the addresses, and we distributed all those to those families. She's got a heart that is just beyond the normal person that thinks so selfish of themselves, but Patty will go over and above to take care of somebody else's needs. Patty doesn't like recognition. She doesn't want anybody noticing Patty. She likes just to go under the radar and do her own things. But it is very, very, very good to acknowledge her and to thank her for her contribution to the community. She's done a great work.
She's been an inspiration to me because she knows what she's doing and she helps me get through my day, teaching me what to do.
Quite a few people has inspired me. First of all, my mom and my dad, they brought me up really well. And then, then my sister and my brother-in-law, they're missionaries. And that's the one that got me started because they go all over around the United States to help others. They preach, they sing. So when they come back from October to January, they decided they wanted to give something back to the community, and they started 3 years ago with the food baskets. So that's when I wanted to start. And they're just an inspiration because all that they do for other people is what made me wanted to give something back to the community.